Hey guys, just thought I'd record this so that I could show you. I'm just going to spot clean their cage. I did it yesterday. I do it every day just to make sure it doesn't get too messy. Yeah, the girls love to make a big mess. As you can see, this is only like 12 hours worth of non-cleaning time. So, yeah, the litter trays sort of worked, but not worked the best. So yeah, I'll just show you how I clean. It's really important to have a rubbish bag that you can put your rubbish into and rat raisins and things like that, because you don't want to have to touch it and whatever, put it in the bin downstairs. It's best to just chuck it out so the house doesn't smell. As you can see, my litter tray sort of worked, but sort of hasn't, so it's okay. Monica there. She's lovely. She likes to nip. I think it might be because she has a problem in her eye. One eye's a bit bigger than the other, I'm not too sure. I'm going to get that looked at. There's nothing urgent. She just nips everything to see what it is. I've got toilet roll for picking up raisins and wiping down a dirty little shelf and cleaning out a food bowl. I've got cat litter, just for cleaning out. The rest of the supplies are up there and in my spare bedroom, so that's all sorted. I'll probably change their bedding today because it's been in there a few days and it smells real quick. So yeah, I'll show you how I do it. Okay, trying to clean it without letting the girls out. I'll probably just put them in their carrier because I'm trying to do it real quick to show you guys. But as you can see, Monica is on a mission to get out today. So I think she's just a bit hyper. She slept last night, which is quite unusual for her. But yep, I'll just put her away. Okay, so I put Monica away. As you can see, Phoebe's still in there. She's not too bothered about coming out. She's sort of just chilling, but she won't be very happy when I kick her out of there. Monica's not happy about being in their little carrier at all. Since I'm changing their bedding, I'm just going to get all this out, as much of this as possible, because they love to have loads of bedding, and just put it in my bag. Yeah. As you do. Get out all of this tidbits and whatnot. Sorry if the camera's really bad, I've got a broken thumb. Yeah, put it all in there. As you can see, I put the ladder onto the wooden house because this shelf is so high. It meant that they could climb more, it means they get up higher. They even slept in their hammock last night, which surprised me. I used to be in a cage which was on the floor, so I was really impressed with that. Get these bits off of here. Phoebe's very patient. She'll sit there and watch while I clean, whereas Monica likes to just get out, and I can't really clean and watch her as well. So I've just put her in her carrier. Well, they will be let out later on. You know, just there's a bit of wood. It was unscented, pet safe dye, but unscented and unflavoured, so I soaked it in a bit of juice, fruit juice, and they've been chewing on this, which is good for them, so I'll keep that. Okay, so as you can see, I've cleared out most of their bedding. It's just a couple stray poops. I put the girls in there. They really don't like being in there, but oh well. What I'm going to do now is put the stray poops that are on the floor into their litter box, empty their litter box, wash it, put it back in with some new litter in, and then I'm going to clean this, clean out their old bedding in there, and then just wipe down the shelves, give them some new food. I said that I was going to clean around their little wooden hut, but they poop in it, and it's not a lot, but it's poop, so I'm just going to clear that out. Now I've done some of this and put most of the poops in there, so I can chuck that. Get rid of this bedding, rid of the poop, and then put the house back in. Okay, so as you can see, I've taken out the bed completely, which has left the ladder just hanging. I've cleaned out all the bedding, all the poops, not the litter tray yet. Moved the house, taken everything from here, cleaned this down a little bit because I like them to have a clean little house. Okay, so I've just took out and emptied their litter tray, and there's nothing left in it, so there was no weeds done in it, which I don't mind because they've got litter now rather than paper. Quite a lot of poops in it though, so I'm really impressed with them. Obviously there's a couple left up there for when they're clean, but other than that they've done really well, litter training wise. Okay, so as you can see, I've put their litter tray back in. I didn't wash it because I thought it was only put in the other day and there was no bits left over in it, so I just gave it a wipe down and a quick clean. I've put their bed back in. Haven't put their roof on yet because I need to fill it full of bedding. But yeah, I like to put some tissue paper on the bottom so that it's not bedding straight on the plastic floor. Okay, so I've done their bed, put them loads of bedding in there, so they'll be happy with that. And I've done their litter in their litter cage. It's the same litter that I used here. So now it's just the top shelf, their food bowl and their water bowl and bottle. I've put their ladder back in, put a couple of treats in, little orange and banana, put the chew back in, put their little chew stick back in because they like that. I just got to tape that to there again, otherwise it gets knocked easy, and the girls like to go in here and pack it so tight that they push this off. So yeah, I've cleaned this, taken the top off, I'll show you. I've cleaned the top, the shelf, cleaned the water bowl and bottle. They love their bowl. And their food bowl. I don't put their food in until they're in, because then I smell like food and I get nipped. And I've also taped this down because my girls like to push it about and knock it everywhere, and it gets on the floor and it's just a mess. Their hammock isn't too bad, so it shouldn't need cleaning. This might need chucking out soon, but they have been chewing on it, so I'm really happy with that. I probably won't give them another one for a while because they're quite fatty, and I'll just give them something else. They also really like their fruity munchies that I mentioned before in a different video. Apple, blackcurrant, apricot and wheat. They eat all of them, all the different flavours. And I gave them one yesterday. They're quite big. It's my thumb. I've got a really fat thumb. They're quite big. I never see bits left, so I make sure I don't give them too many because they obviously adore them. So I'll just give them one, maybe give them something else later. So yeah, their salt lick is still in there, which you might not be able to see it. There's a couple of chew marks, so that's good for me. It tells me that they're getting some of the nutrients from the salt lick. I really like this cage. This top makes it so easy to clean. I just thought I'd show you a video of my dog Kane. He is so curious about these rats. Kane. He really likes to sniff them, but he doesn't like it when they bite his nose. Obviously they're only there, so he's really intrigued. But he's really gentle, he really loves them. He just likes to sniff them. Okay, so their cage is just about done. Just got to put some water in there. I mean, it's not urgent, but their water bottle's been done. Their food's in there. They seem quite happy. They're really funny. They sit right at this corner at my door and like to look out of the door and tease my dog. They squeak at him and it's just horrendous. So I've still got to clean that, their little carry cage. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it.